Hi there, I'm Abby Kunak-Nays. I run open source engagement at the Mozilla Foundation. And in this video, we're going to do a crash course on participation basics for jumping in on open source projects. There are many open projects, events, and learning groups happening in the Mozilla network. And because they're open, that means you can join in. There are community calls where you can learn and share about a topic. There's open source software and hardware projects so you can build something cool and new. There are peer learning groups and clubs where you can learn together. There's advocacy campaigns where you can help change the world. And there's community events like MozFest or Code Sprints where people come together and build things and do stuff like write code or open educational resources or just make data more open. So because all these projects are open, you don't have to wait for permission to participate. You can jump right in. I know it can be a little daunting sometimes, so here are 5 steps to help you participate in open projects. Step number 1, find your experience. Because there's so many options, it helps if you know what you're really excited about. Do you want to brush up on your code skills? Do you want to organize a community event? Or write some blog posts? Find a project that really gives you that experience. And step 2, get to know the project and the people. Once you've found a project, do your research. Most projects should have a web presence, either a website or on the collaboration platform GitHub. So look for their About page or a README file to understand what the project is. And most communities should have codes of conduct, which explains how you should behave in that community, what's okay and what's not okay. So be sure that you agree with the community norms before you jump in. And step 3, dive in. Many projects will have small chunks of work that you can do. On a coding project, that's often called a good first bug or newcomers only. In a community project, they'll often have a get involved section, which will give you a few steps that you can take. So it's best to start with something small and ask lots of questions. This is a good way to get to know the project and who you'd be working with. And step 4, listen to feedback. Most of the work that you'll be contributing will be reviewed by someone else in the community. And this is great. It's a great way for you to build that relationship with someone else while also getting better and making quality work for this project. And step 5 is be respectful and honest. Participation is about working together as part of a community. It's not about swooping in, fixing everything, and taking over the project. Sometimes you may be asked to change or modify something that you've done, and that's okay. Think of this as a learning experience as you're participating. And be honest with your new collaborators. I know when you get really excited, it's easy to overcommit and try to do too much. So be honest about what you can and can't do. And those are my 5 points. Participation is give and take. As you learn, the project grows and gets better. At the same time, the project wouldn't be the same without you and your unique perspective. So go ahead, start your open participation adventure. I'm really excited for you. I can't wait to see what you contribute.